Happy Friday morning. So, do you ever find that it's harder to be accountable on the weekends? Have you ever struggled with anything like that? It's like you do so good Monday to Friday and then the weekend hits. I know for me, I went through a season of that. I've watched other people go through that exact same thing. It's like the weekend hits and the wheels fall off. It's like, what happens? And so, I want to encourage you today to set you up for a solid, accountable weekend. 2 things you can do. Remove the excuses, number 1, and set your plan, number 2. So even if you do number 1, set your plan, and then number 2, remove your excuses, whatever it is. And I'm just going to share with you, this is just complete honesty right now. Even if I have the best plan laid, what's my excuse? What's one of the biggest things that throws me off on a weekend? I'm just going to be honest with you. And I feel that you may do this too. I don't know. I know others do it. I'm just going to share. So I've got the best laid plans. My biggest excuse. I look at other people and I'm like, well, they ain't doing it. Well, they should be following through. Well, why are they? It's my biggest excuse. So what I'm actually doing is I took the focus off my plan. My plan's what's going to make me successful. I wrote my plan when I was in a good, positive state of mind. My plan's going to make me successful. But then I started looking at everybody else. And I started looking at what they were doing and not doing. And judging, honestly. Not meaning to. I'm sure just like you guys, not meaning to. We're all good people. But my focus went on them instead of on my plan. That's it. That's always been like my trap, if you will. It's been my biggest excuse. Because even if I have my plan, and even if I'm going to go to somebody else's house, or even if there's a birthday celebration as an example, well, I know I'm going to a birthday celebration. It's in my plan. I planned it. I've got room for it. I know what's happening that day, right? But it doesn't mean I have to go off track. It doesn't mean I have to go off of what I've planned. I wrote it down, following the healthy tips that I shared last week. I wrote it all down. I've got the plan. I could even put the plan in my pocket, take it with me, and be successful so I stay true to myself and stop looking at what other people are doing. That is the best way that I've learned to be accountable. It's the only way I know that the wheels don't fall off on the weekend. And then Monday morning hits and it's like, and you wake up and you feel bad. It's like, okay, I'm going to do it this week. Well, I'm saying, no, do it this weekend. Let that just be a part of the past. Let that be something that maybe you used to do, especially if I'm speaking to you. And you know what? We're inspired when we actually follow through. When we follow our plan, it inspires us, it ignites us, and it inspires other people. And when I say it inspires us, it's like, for me, I know that feeling of satisfaction when I go to bed at night, and it's like, yes, I did it. I followed through. It's like that little celebration I have just before I'm going to bed. And it's not like in a prideful way. It's just like, I did it. I conquered that. I didn't look at what other people are doing and judge them. I let them be them. And I just focused on what my plan was for me. That's victorious. That's inspiring. That's what inspires other people. So I just shared with you, my friends, how to win the weekend and the trap that lays there. And don't step in it, especially if I'm speaking to you. But again, we all have our excuses. So if you know what yours is, but like I said, to me, there's a list of excuses that follow when we look at somebody else. Whatever it is, have an incredible weekend. Like, this is the beauty of writing it down. Once you've got it written down, you don't got to think about it anymore. You just follow it. That's it. It's very simple. Have an incredible weekend. You got this.